शाश्वतो व्यश्नुवानाय व्योमरूपाय शम्भवे उन्मनाया सती कान्ता नितान्त शिवसङ्गता जगद्धिताय शाशक्तु सा शक्तिरचलात्मजा
The same hymns were chanted in the year 967 AD, Shak 889, when Revered Yajnavaraha, the spiritual teacher of King Jayavarman V, consecrated the sacred shivling of Sri Tribhuvanamahesvara while founding this temple in Isvarapura, in the ancient country known as Cambodia.
Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya.
The prayer invoked the lordship called Sri Tribhuvanamahesvara, the great lord of three worlds, and the goddess Parvati as Shiv and Shakti, that is, the universal consciousness and the cosmic energy.
The whole of Southeast Asia was swept by the wave of Indianization beginning from the 1st century AD. The Khmers of Cambodia became one of the most powerful and evolved societies. The local genius, combined with the basic principles of Indian civilization in the fields of religion, art and culture, gave rise to the world's most beautiful temples between the 9th and the 13th centuries. But somewhere in the early 15th century, the continuity of Khmer history was broken when, due to frequent external invasions, Siem Reap, comprising the main Angkor temples, was abandoned as the capital by the Khmers. Today, the temple of Sri Tribhuvanamahesvara is known as Banteay Srei and is located near Siem Reap River, about 25 kilometers northeast of the famous Angkor group of temples in the Siem Reap province of Cambodia. After more than 500 years, the Banteay Srei temple was discovered by the French in 1914 after the major Angkor temples had been located. At the time of its discovery, this beautiful temple was ravaged by forests and vegetation. The signs of human invasions were also evident. In the 4th decade of the 20th century, Banteay Srei was restored by the French by a process of anastylosis, under which each structure of the temple was dismantled and rebuilt block by block, filling the missing sections with clearly marked new works.
In Khmer language, Srei word comes from Sanskrit word Stree for woman, and Banteay Srei broadly means a fortress of women. This name was given to the original temple of Sri Tribhuvanamahesvara by the local people due to its enclosures and the beautiful female sculptures carved in the niches of its main shrines. The Banteay Srei temple is rectangular in plan, and its general layout is simple and similar to other contemporary Khmer temples. The main shrines are surrounded by an enclosure with entry towers called Gopuram in Sanskrit on the east and the west. The whole temple is bounded by second enclosing wall with entry towers again on the east and the west. Between the two enclosures, there are 6 long rooms and shrines. The temple is further encircled by a moat. Beyond moat, there is the third enclosure with entry towers on the east and the west. A long causeway connects the main temple, passing across the moat to the outermost entry tower in the east. In between the entry tower of the third enclosure and the outermost entry tower, there are pillared galleries and long rooms on both sides of the causeway. While the enclosing walls are made of laterite stones, the shrines and the carvings are made out of pink sandstones. These sandstones were quarried in nearby Kulen Hills and transported to the temple site via Siem Reap River and roads. The outermost entry tower of Banteay Srei temple, which is also fourth from the main shrines, is located in the east, the direction of rising sun, considered to be auspicious to Hindu shrines. On the door pediment of this entry tower, which is fourth from the main shrines, is depicted Sri Indra on his mount three-headed elephant Airavat. Indra is one of the main gods of directions ruling east. He is also the god of rains and has been one of the most popular deities among Khmers. He has usually adorned the frontons of many temples as if the Khmers started their worship by paying homage to Indra. Below Indra is shown Kal, the mythological being considered to be guardian of the door. The Kal serves as a protector for the temple and is placed above the doorways. The legend says that to satiate his voracious appetite, the Kal asked Lord Shiv for a victim. Out of anger, the Lord Shiv asked the Kal to devour himself. Kal obeyed and devoured his own body, except the head. When Lord Shiv found the Kal obeying his order, he placed Kal's head on the doors of the temples as a protector. The Kal has a bulb-like eyes, a human or a lion nose, and claw-like hands. Beautifully carved in pink stone, the whole pediment itself is one of the finest pieces of art. It is in the easternmost entry tower that the inscription of the year 967 AD relating to the foundation of this temple of Sri Tribhuvanamahesvara was discovered. And from this inscription, written in Sanskrit and ancient Khmer, that we come to know that this temple in the year 967 AD, Shak 889, was founded by a Brahmin named Yajnavaraha, assisted by his brother named Vishnu Kumar. The construction of the temple was initiated during the reign of King of Cambodia, Rajendravarman V, and completed during the reign of his son, King Jayavarman V.